Hey everybody, it's the Jones girl coming back for the 2018 year, and I wanted to open up this year because, you know, of course last year was kind of crazy for me, and I didn't do a lot of writing, a lot of videoing, a lot of blogging, a lot of, you know, anything, because I just felt like, you know, with all the events that were going on last year, it kind of took the words out of me. You know, so I wanted to open up this year with, you know, some transparency, because you know, at some point you have to pick up and move forward, you know, of course. So this is my attempt. Well, this is me actually taking a step, you know, forward to just move forward and go for what I know I was created to do. Truth be told, for the past 7 years, it has been, my life has kind of been on this kind of roller coaster ride, you know. It started out with my father passing away. It ended up with my mom passing away. And so when you are a part of a family, and, you know, I was always so proud to be my parents' kid. You know, I was always so proud to, you know, be theirs. And, you know, in between that, you know, ended up getting married and, you know, experiencing all these great things. But, you know, the death of my dad, and then ended up, you know, losing my mom last year, and sandwiched in between those two deaths, I had to bury my marriage, and I buried a child, and I, you know, it was just so many things that I felt like just took the words and took everything out of me, you know. And, you know, this past year, I, you know, after losing my mom, I was just sitting, and I was, of course, crying out to God, trying to, you know, like, because I didn't understand why, you know, with everything that happened. I didn't have an explanation for a lot of things that had happened, and I felt like I just couldn't go a step further. I felt like, you know, life had taken the words out of me, had taken the inspiration out of me, had taken the creativity, you know, out of me. And I was asking God, you know, I was like, man, God, what do I do now? You know, I don't have parents. You know, I'm not a wife anymore. I'm not a mom anymore. I'm not, you know, so I'm like, God, what do I have now? Because all of the things that I felt like made me who I was now gone. And, you know, and I heard the Lord tell me, he was just like, you know, before you were anybody's daughter, before you were a wife, before you were a mom, you were mine. And I have an idea in mind. I've always had an idea in mind for you. And now is the time for you to be reconciled to what I created you to do, and for you to be reconciled to how I see you, you know, without all the titles, without all of the things that, you know, most people would deem that would make you successful, or make you a person of value, or anything that you felt like, you know, it validated you in the past. Now, you know, I'm stripped of all of those things, you know, and all of those titles, and, you know, or whatever. And now I'm just at the beginning, finding out who I am in God, finding out what he had on his mind when he took those hands and created me and molded me and put me together. And, you know, it's a frightening thought at times, but it's also an exciting thought, because what I think I know, I don't, you know. So I'm looking forward to this year. I am expecting I'm just expecting great things. I am open to live and to love and to smile and to laugh and to, you know, set out on things that I never thought I would. So here's to 2018. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.